that. Keep double tapping, guys. We're almost there. Let's pick this one. Alright guys, we've made our goal. Thank you so much for helping me reach that goal. So in this room, I do free yes or no questions to who I am drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. I do not answer every single one. If Spirit does not draw me to your question, it simply means that it's not time for you to have an answer. It's too much of my time and energy to try to answer every single question. I used to. I don't anymore. Read the pinned comments if you're in my room. They absolutely help you understand how the room works. If you are here on TikTok, we will continually put a different pinned comment up at the top of the screen. If you are over on the tube, there is a whole description that explains everything in the live stream and how it works. Please read it. If you spam my chat, I'm going to ignore you. I don't like spamming. It breaks my brain. I'm autistic, I have ADHD, and I just can't handle spamming in my room. So wait a minute or two before you ask your question. I don't care if you ask your question more than once, and I don't care if you ask more than one question. But just wait a minute. Don't be an asshole. Let other people speak. It's just common courtesy. Listen to my moderators. They're my moderators for a reason. I trust them with every decision that they make. I will never question a decision that they make. So if you upset them and get muted or booted, that's on you. I'm not going to reverse any of their decisions. If you're getting messages from me, you absolutely are not. My DMs are turned off. You cannot DM me and I cannot DM you. So if you're getting any messages from somebody with my face or my content, please just block and report. There are over 50 accounts that have my content on their page and have tried to use it to take your money. Don't let that happen. I can't repay that. It's not my fault. If you want to send a donation for more information, you're always welcome to do that. And you're always welcome to book a one-on-one reading with me. You go over to the link in my bio or into the site that's pinned over there on the tube, and you can pick the day and time in the hour or half an hour or more that you want to book with me. If you book a one-on-one with me, you get by time, not just by question. So you can ask as many questions as you want if you book a one-on-one reading with me. I also have my snail mail club. You have until Friday if you want June's edition. For next month up until the 15th, I will be taking orders for July's newsletter. I might change it to the 20th because I think with 10 days to mail everybody's out, you'll get it in time. But I don't know yet if I'm going to change it to the 20th every month or not. But the Snail Mail Club is absolutely amazing. I write a newsletter and you get stickers and bookmarks and all kinds of cool stuff with the letter that comes to your mail. And wouldn't it be nice to have something in your mailbox to look forward to instead of just having bills, right? All right, so I have one reading already paid for. Amethyst, if she's here. I don't think so as of right now. Otherwise, let's go ahead and start the yes or no questions. I will go ahead and put up the pinned comment. I've literally seen like 10 fours since I started this live stream. So I think fours are important. Fours are about foundation, stability, being supported. So I think it's a message for everyone. Jinxie, can you stop? Jonathan, was that you? Guess not. Maybe it was. I don't know. All kinds of crazy noises around my house. All right, Avery, you had the talk, like I said, and everything is good or even better. I told you. I figured you were just getting in your own way, getting in your head. And I'm glad that you guys had a talk, right? Hi, Sabrina. How are you? I'm okay. Yeah, I remember you said he was overseas. Jinxie, can you stop? You're being a pain in the butt. You don't need to climb up in the window. Alright, is the reason you're feeling off, moody, etc. the energy? Maybe. There's nothing really heavy in the astrology right now. Two of Diamonds. Two of Diamonds, I think, is just struggle because you're struggling. I don't think it's anything in particular that's making you feel moody or off. I think it's just because. I don't feel like it has anything to do with spirit or the planets. Makes sense, yeah. Hi, Raven. How are you? I am doing well. All right. You need to know if there's going to be another roommate to stay there. Let's see. Another roommate that's not going to be causing any issues. Two of Hearts is a yes. Two of Hearts actually, you have the King of Hearts on the bottom of the deck too. This very well potentially could turn into a love interest for you, or it's a love interest returning. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Donnie does not deserve to come back. Not the way he's acting. So I feel like this could be somebody new, potentially something incredible coming in to help you, at least to start as a roommate, and then maybe more. Laura, will Autumn and Peter eventually end up together? Three of Spades is a no. Well, hold on. Three of Spades is the heartbreak card. So if they end up together and it's going to break your heart, then it's a yes. So if it breaks your heart, then you know your answer. If it doesn't bother you either way, then they're not going to, because there's too much shit between them. Unless Johnny gets a job and a lobotomy. You're fucking funny. Lisa Vibes. So happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for sharing your spiritual gifts with others. You're a beautiful person. Oh, I appreciate that, Lisa. I truly do. Thank you. But miracles happen. Yeah, I don't think that's the kind of miracle that's ever going to happen. Welcome back, Beth. What? I'm always tired. Yeah. Good job. You do have pockets, right? Yeah, pants pockets. I know there's one on your back, or there's a zipper there, so maybe a side one. There you go. Hello. Of course you're wearing them backwards. You always are.
I can't tell with these things, man.
Look for the tag, Jonathan. You told Adriana when she gets home tonight to tell him we need to have a working relationship with the kids. I know. I don't know if he's going to budge on that. It feels like his head is crammed far too in the dark, we'll say, to actually, do anything responsible. Ballless songs. I'm going to get under her skin by posting music. Thanks for the tunes, dude. It helps. That's what I'd say. Lisa Vibes, you gotta ask a yes or no question in my room. I answer yes or no questions to who I'm drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. I don't answer every single one. Asha, will you and Louie reconcile? Three of Hearts is celebration. I'm going to say yes. Jose, did you cross Samara's mind today? No. Eight of Spades is no. Eight of Spades is actually Spirit encouraging you to have different thoughts. You're on the wrong track with your thought patterns. Carolyn, does Jesse... Will you and Jesse get back together? Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Diamonds is a yes. However, it is also a warning. Okay, so if you ever see any red flags, ever see any red flags. You have to be brutally honest with yourself about these, that they are just there for what you can provide rather than the emotional attachment that you guys have. Tell them to leave. It's over. Yeah, Jinxie, no.
It's too late.
There are puppy dogs out there that are not nice to you.
You will become but a gummy bear in a month. No.
Come on, Jinxie.
No.
You're fine. Just push her. Just push her a little bit harder. It's okay.
No.
She's a big girl. She can handle it.
She's got body block. Yeah,
Roxanne, should you forget about trying to pursue something with Thomas? I don't think so. 9 of Hearts is your hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. So either something incredibly better is coming in, or don't give up yet, right? If they're your everything and you already know it, don't give up. India, there is no list right now. So what we do in here is do free yes or no questions to who I'm drawn to. There's only a list if you send in a donation. Angela, you wonder if you're going to reconnect with Jean-Jacques. Ace of Clubs. Not for anything long term. The Ace of Clubs is a Netflix and chill kind of card. It's not a be with you for the rest of your life kind of card. Grace, will you get that personal assistant job? Wild card. There may be something better aligned for you, or there may be a different job. The wild card is not necessarily a yes or a no, but if you want a job, I think you were in here last night asking about work, you have to do your due diligence. Even if you have had 10 interviews, you're going to have to continue to reach out, ask them, thank them for the interview, ask them, if there's a timeline of when they're going to be hiring, etc., etc., etc. You have to express your interest and, kiss their asses. If you want a job, you have to kiss ass. That's just the way it is. And guys, don't forget, I stream on more than one platform. So if it looks like, or you think I'm just talking to no one, or you think it's not a live stream because I'm talking to people that are not in the room that you're in, it's because they're in a room that somebody that is in a different room. You're welcome. Jinxie is on it. She's trying to climb out the window, trying to get out the door. She being a pain in the butt.
No.
Yes.
Thank
you for that, dolphin. Oh, she is not. Ask Jonathan.
I ain't believing either one of you. I know Jinxie. She's a sweet little girl.
She is sweet.
Yeah. Not dolphin.
Smoochie
coochie.
Which arm does everybody see? Oh, they see that one. Okay.
What?
Because the naked zombie girl on your arm is not TikTok appropriate.
If you wouldn't brought attention to it, no one could figure out what it would be so bad.
One of these days I'll cover it up
Now,
for you.
one of these days you're going to finish this one you started 8 years ago.
Can I explain my deck of cards? It's just 2 different decks of playing cards. Hold on. Let's see. I use the playing cards for yes or no. If you're talking about the deck of tarot cards that I use that I created, how it works, I can't explain that. I read with I've been reading with this deck of cards for like 30 years. I can't explain to you how it works in my mind. It's just what the answers are. I read more with my intuition than the cards. I use cards online because people want to see cards. If you book a one-on-one reading with me, I'm not even going to pull a card. I do spirit readings, psychic readings, mediumship readings when you work one-on-one with me. Alyssa, will you look and feel better soon? Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades is somebody who you're asking about look and feel better. So you either need to talk to a professional, whether it's a doctor of like medicine or a doctor of like psychology, I don't know, but the Queen of Spades would definitely be reaching out and getting professional help with how you're looking and feeling. I'm not sure what's going on, but you will if you retain the right help. Oh, playing cards were before tarot cards. And then there are other types of cards as well. There's oracle cards. There's, I don't know. But I use tarot cards too. I just use the playing cards for yes or no. Weight gain from steroids due to your Crohn's, but you can't get the weight off and you're struggling. Yeah, it is difficult when you're on steroids. I feel like there is an answer though, especially with the Queen of Spades coming up. The Queen of Spades would have the answers. They would go to the ends of the earth to find the answer. She's very intellectual, very analytical, and she's going to find the answer. Nay, is there reconciliation for you and Cam? Eight of Spades is a no. Eight of Spades says you're holding on to a dream. You're putting yourself into a really hard place with the hope that you're holding on to. It's time to let go. Good. I'm glad you're determined. I'm sure it'll happen. I have I've been well over 500 pounds and under 200 pounds in my adult life, and I understand completely what it's like to go from one drastic weight to another. Oh, I get it. I absolutely do. Don't let the words or thoughts of others get you down either. If it was a temporary situation that made you gain the weight, it'll come right off. Wolfpack, so in here in the live streams, I don't do mediumship. It's very rare that I do mediumship on the live streams, I should say. But I'd be more than happy to help you if you wanted to book a mediumship reading with me. And there are plenty of videos you can watch on my channel that have like mediumship readings in them, so you can see your comments are posting, but I don't answer every single question. I'm also streaming on multiple platforms right now, so I don't answer every single question. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. Ultimate Beast from Beyond. I don't think you guys seem to understand. I do free yes or no questions. Anything more, you really have to book a reading for. There's a website that's right up there. If you read the pinned comment, it'll explain to you. I can't tell you how much it costs because there's plenty of different reading types. You would have to look for you specifically to talk to your mom. It would be a mediumship reading. No, you don't need to apologize. I'm just letting you know that I'm streaming on multiple platforms. It does say free live reading, but if you read the entire thing in the pinned comment, it does say that they're random free questions. Not everyone gets answers. You know, when you go into a live stream, you could click on the information and read how it works. You know, I put a lot of time and effort in the words that I typed up in there. You liked 5. I don't understand what that means. You've got to ask a yes or no question. Can anybody please just read the fucking pinned comments? Like, it's really not that hard. Pinned comment says yes or no questions. Or you can send a donation, right? I'm just going to stop doing yes or no's. It'll be simpler. And I'll sit here and stare at the screen like a dumbass. Wait for somebody to send a donation. It's the number you were when you liked it? Okay. Well, I appreciate you liking the live. Hi, Carrie. I'm good. How are you? I'm good, T-Bar. How are you? That's good. I'm glad you're good, Carrie. I'm not letting anything get under my skin. You confused my annoyance with aggravation. But no, I've been doing live streams since 2008. Oh, I did that stupid thing again. You love the room decor? Thank you. I appreciate it. You are absolutely always welcome to ask a question. I answer questions randomly. Spirit draws me to the ones that I need to answer. I don't answer every single question. Carrie, you want to know if you and Jim will get back together? Give me a second. I'm checking something over here. Oh yeah, the whole description's in there, so alright. Carrie, you and Jim. Jack of Spades. I swear you get the Jack of Spades constantly, because I swear I remember telling you more than once not to rush to anything, right? If that's the case, then I feel like there's a different message for you. Probably one you're not wanting to hear, but it may be that you guys aren't going to get back together, and that's why Spirit continues to give you the Jack of Spades. D, will Andrew text you tomorrow or maybe tonight? 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Diamonds says it's probably going to be tomorrow. Keep doing the work that you're doing to get them to talk to you. Thanks, Wolfpack. You have a wonderful night, too. Ara, or is that Sarah with the swan? Maybe Sarah. Do you have someone in your life that means you harm? Wild card. It's very possible. But with the wild card coming out, I feel like Spirit wants you to pay close attention to your own thoughts and feelings before you try to push it and project on anybody else. Latoya, is there someone you already know that could be possibly sending you negative energy? Are you really the same person? Because Sarah just asked the same question over on TikTok. Latoya, King of Clubs says no. King of Clubs is a very positive card. I don't think anybody's wishing you harm. The only thing with the King of Clubs is if you know for a fact somebody may be jealous of your achievements, then it's possible that they may be sending you negativity, but I don't see harm there. Nika, is that how you say that? Will you and Melvin reconcile? 6 of Spades. 6 of Spades says it's possible, but Spirit seems to be wanting to move you on, move you forward. It doesn't mean that you have to leave them behind, but it does mean that you need to move forward. If they're meant to catch up, they will. It was confirming. You were really just curious. Okay. You're welcome. I need to add into the description on the tube that it'd be nice if people put their names in there. This is the one I cannot solve. It's called a J-perm or something. I don't remember what my son calls it, but it's the one I cannot solve. 3 of them are out of place. And I know he's told me a million times how to solve it, and I just cannot remember. I am. I'm streaming on a couple different apps. I have a really big following over on TikTok, and I used to have a huge following over on the tube, but then I deleted my channel like 10 years ago, and I've been kind of fighting to get it back the last couple years. But slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Beth, you're funny. I can't solve one side, let alone more. And it's once you understand how the algorithm works in your brain, it's really simple, and it's almost like stupidly simple. Like, I can't believe I didn't figure that out. But it takes practice. It's just this one where I've got 3 of them that are the wrong color, and I can't solve it. I'm going to have to wreck up the whole thing just to do it. And I call my son in here, and he'll have it done in 0.2 seconds. He'll be like, I told you this already. Mary, will you win your current situation soon? The 10 of Hearts is the card of happiness, joy, success. I'm going to say yes. I think I remember last night that you had asked almost the same question. I feel like there's definitely been a shift from last night to tonight in the energy that I'm reading. So it could be sooner than later, but I still think there's some time before it'll happen. Guys, I try to remember everything. I really do. But after 5 strokes, it's almost impossible. I'm surprised I remember as much as I do. Sarah, so I do 1 free question per person that's chosen by Spirit. You're more than welcome to send a donation or book a one-on-one reading with me. You're welcome, Mary. Ashley, will Darren come over this weekend for his birthday? 8 of Clubs. Hold on. 8 of Hearts. Seriously? 2 8s. I don't remember where we are in this Darren situation, but the 8 of Clubs is the card of movement, right? The one that sends us super fast into what situation comes with the next card, and the 8 of Hearts is moving on. Not necessarily moving on, but leaving behind the things that are incredibly difficult to leave behind, right? The heartbreaking stuff. So, I think it's a no, but I would pay attention to the 8s. Is the 8th this weekend? No, the 8th is Monday, right? You don't know if he'll even be home. Most people take their birthday off. So, who knows? His birthday's the 7th. His birthday's seriously 6/7. Sorry. So is your sister's? Katie, you want to know if Kyle has thought about you today? 5 of Hearts is a no. 5 of Hearts is sadness and sorrow. So if they thought about you, it's not great things. And your parents' wedding anniversary. I think my parents are having their anniversary one of these days too. They got married twice. And they never remember their May anniversary, but they always celebrate in June. I think it's June 19th, though. I don't know. I think it's like 52 years this year, 53 years. It's crazy. Jamie, does Tyler really love you? They've been together 39. That's beautiful. 9 of Clubs. All right. So with the Tyler situation, I think it is a situation. It's definitely a situationship. The 9 of Clubs does suggest that there's an element of things seeming off, and then really good, and then bad, and then good, right? It's a card of cycles, and there are cycles that need to be broken. If you really truly worry that he's using you, he probably is. Break those cycles. You're welcome. James, you want to know if Danielle loves you. 5 of Clubs is a no. 5 of Clubs is a card of conflict. And honestly, it's a card of like outside influences, such as people coming in to try to break things up between the two of you. Jamie Lee, I'm more than happy to help you with a mediumship reading in private. I have found that our loved ones really don't like to be made a spectacle online. They like to have their readings done in private. Ash, will you make a tremendous amount of money soon? 6 of Hearts. As long as you don't get stuck. Okay, so the 6 of Hearts is the card of the past, like getting stuck in the past. And I feel like as long as you keep like trudging forward and not letting anything stop you, especially connections from the past, friends, family, whatever, people that you have already kind of moved past because you're growing past them, don't let them come back and try to stop you from moving forward. Don't stop yourself because of past things that you've learned either, right? Like, don't self-sabotage with that card. Then yes, you'll be successful. Have a tremendous amount of money. Danielle, you want to know if your husband's happy in your marriage. Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is a yes. They may want things to be a little bit spiced up, but it's still a yes. Neon. What makes Yuki not move forward towards you? I don't know. It's not a yes or no question. Wow, you think I'm 600 kilograms? That's such a sweet thing to say. Aw. I truly hope you understand that when you come into my room and you fuck with me, I just take your frickin' I transmute that energy and I just take all the blessings that are meant for you and they're now mine. So, it's so sweet of you to call me 600 kilograms. I know I've lost weight. Can you tell? Oh, sorry. Really? Are you really sorry? You will be. Do you know what happens when you mess with a witch? I don't think you do. You will, but I don't think you did until now. All right, Neon, will Yuki move forward towards you? Ace of Spades says you guys got to get to know each other better. Ace of Spades is a card of communication. Talk. Mo, will OV break no contact? Prepare the jar. Beth, you are diabolical. Mo, OV will not break no contact. And if they do, it's not going to be a good situation. The Seven of Spades is the card of the liar, the thief, and the cheat. Expect them not to be who you think they are if they come back. You're welcome. Julie, will you get paid soon? 10 of Diamonds. Fuck yes kind of card. 10 of Diamonds is the big money card. I'm going to say absolutely what you are meant to have and more, right? Whatever you're owed, plus some. Abinash. I don't like spamming, and a real psychic doesn't need your birthday. And I don't answer every single question. And by spamming in my room, you don't get an answer. Danielle, note 1 question per person per 24-hour period if you're chosen by Spirit to receive an answer. Especially not a generational one. I agree, Danielle. Don't ever mess with a witch. Ever. That's all right. I'll just transmute their energy. Plus, for real, like, they think I'm 600 kilograms. I do look good, don't I? In my 45 years of life, you think I haven't heard something worse? Like, seriously. You're generational from both sides, but you don't really practice. That's very cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'd consider both sides. Like, I know on my mom's side there were some ancestors that like dabbled in certain aspects of the craft, but in a different way. My mom's Jewish and her entire family lineage is that way, so it's a little bit different the way that they practiced. But where I learned from is my grandfather, my dad's dad. He would never, ever, ever consider himself a witch, but he taught me medicinal healing. He would take me out in the woods and tell me what would cure what, you know, and just learned everything else from everybody else. His pickle's going to be 0 kilograms. Beth, you're hilarious. Brianna, will you meet your person soon? 3 of Spades says you still have some healing to do. Don't rush the healing. It's necessary for you to find the right person. Simran, may you ask a question on what's coming in your career? You have no job. So you can ask a yes or no question, like if you'll find a job. What you're asking is a paid reading. Anything I suggest to prevent arthritis? I don't know about preventing arthritis, but there's different things that you can use for, like, frankincense is really good if you make a coconut oil infusion and turn it into like a balm and rub that on your aching joints. Wild lettuce is good. It's kind of like the devil's lettuce. You do the same sort of thing with the wild lettuce, or you make a tea, and it helps with pain. The bottom of cattails, there's like some slime in there that helps too. Other than that, I don't really have any preventative measures that you could take. Oh, they were spamming? Really? I see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and block them. See you later, Bree. Whatever your name was. See, guys, I really don't care. I will block the shit out of you if you are rude. If I miss it, my moderators aren't going to, and they will fucking see it. I don't need to, you know, cater to everybody. If you come into my room, any of my rooms, whatever platform I'm on, and you're rude, you're going to get kicked out. It's just that simple. Oh, is that king guy still going after? Doing stuff too? This is why I want to get off of this platform and go solely to this platform. I just have so many followers on TikTok, and I can't get them to convert over to the tube. I wish I could. I wish I could get everybody to convert over to the tube, but it'll happen slowly but surely. You kicked yourself out, Beth? Well, hopefully you didn't block yourself. I don't think you can once you have like the moderator badge. I think you're golden, because I'm pretty sure I almost blocked you yesterday, or at least I tried to block your comment on accident, because that's right below like the copy part. I don't know. I know I did something to your comment yesterday. I know, but I'm still not big enough over on the tube to like do it solely over there. Like right now I'm desperately trying to make rent, and it's not happening so far. I can't give up yet. Hi, Amethyst. Oh yeah, it was. I tried to report you on accident. It didn't go. Like, that little screen popped up and I just clicked out of it. So, Amethyst, are you ready for your other reading? Cancer is another thing, Starry. We can absolutely get into that. I can tell you this. I had cancer. I had almost a complete hysterectomy, had a lump in my breast, and right now I'm cancer free. And after the hysterectomy, I didn't have any like HRTs or anything like that. I didn't do nothing. But when you talk about that kind of stuff online, they send people in suits to your house and unalive you. So all right, Amethyst, hold on. 7 of Wands and the Tower are trying to come out, but let's put them back in and see what happens. Your brother-in-law, stage 4. Yeah, I was lucky enough to only be like stage 2. And they did a partial hysterectomy, and the lump in my breast, I don't know, it just got smaller. Alright, Amethyst. 9 of Swords pops up. We'll keep that one. The Chariot. The Ace of Wands. The 7 of Wands. Figures. The 7 of Swords. Which is funny, because when the 7 of Wands popped out, I was like, I was thinking it was the 7 of Swords, because when I drew them, I didn't make much of a difference, like, between the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. You guys can't really see that on the tube, sorry. So it's interesting that they came out together. The Temperance card, 7 of Cups, 3 sevens, 4 sevens because of the Chariot. The 10 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so it's not as difficult as yesterday's reading. I'm going to tell you that. It is incredibly interesting that you have 3 sevens plus the Chariot, which makes 4 sevens, but you don't have the 7 of Pentacles, which is about planting the right seeds, right? I feel like you already know the direction you need to go in, and maybe that's why that 7 didn't pop up, but be very aware of 7s around you. especially with the Chariot, because the Chariot is such a successful energy if you go with the flow and you allow Spirit to bring you into that success, right? You don't, it's about having drive and being committed and having passion for your dreams, right? You don't have to go with the flow. You don't have to let Spirit move you, right? We already know, if you've been here for any amount of time, and I know you have, that these cards have all kinds of information on them. And the block here that's really drawing my attention is the lack of focus, or scattered energy on the Chariot. So I know in the last several readings, there's been a lot of fogginess in your readings, right? Where we haven't been able to really see the clarity. You do have the 7 and 8 and 10 of swords again, right? You have 9, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You did not have the 9 yesterday, I don't think. But these cards feel different as compared to yesterday's, right? And I really do feel like it's the scattered energy, the lack of focus that we need to pay attention to in this entire reading. I think the focus is coming because you've been like made more and more and more aware of needing to refocus. And that's why, working on it, putting yourself, but you and I both know that you have incredibly scattered energy. You're incredibly busy, and it almost feels like you can't breathe sometimes because you're so busy. The Ace of Wands is here, and I think that was in yesterday's reading too. So a lot of these cards are different, but it feels different in this reading. A lot of these cards are the same, but it feels different, is what I meant to say. The Ace of Wands is about the inspiration, the passion, the drive, right? So the Ace of Wands with the Chariot is Spirit saying, okay, it's time. It's time to get focused, know what we're going towards, and make some fucking movements towards it, right? We're not staying stagnant anymore. We're not stopping. We're just moving, right? Hold on, let me see. I wrote all these extra steps on the back of these cards, and I very rarely look at them. One of the extra steps on the Ace of Wands is stop over planning. And that could be what's going on here, where you feel like it's a lack of focus, or you feel like you are foggy, but it's because you're over planning everything, or you want everything to be perfectly planned before you make any movements forward, right? Spirit's saying you can't do that right now. We cannot overplan. We just need to take action. The Seven of Wands would be taking action on your beliefs, on your dreams, on what you know is right. It's standing up for what you believe in, right? And I feel like with it next to the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, they're all incredibly difficult cards. They're difficult because it's other people coming in and shaking shit up in your life that don't deserve to be able to come in and shake shit up in your life. And typically, this is situations that we replay over and over again, and we end up sabotaging ourselves because we're replaying shit that's happened 20 years ago. And this very well feels like that because the Page of Cups is here too. So it feels like that emotional healing still needs to happen from shit that happened forever ago, and it may be creeping back in, causing some issues and some stress. Now, the Temperance card is Spirit's promise to you that balance is coming, right? That balance is being restored. You don't have to do a whole lot to get that, okay? But you do have to make some decisions, and I feel like the Seven of Cups keeps popping up for you as well, because there are decisions that you need to make, and it feels like you're afraid to make the decisions because you feel you have to have the clarity, complete clarity, before you do. But with all of these swords that keep popping up for you, the 7, 8, 9, 10, the clarity's not going to come. It's not going to come until you take action. That's why the Ace of Wands is here, because Spirit's pushing you to take action. That's why the Knight of Wands is here as well, because he is the knight that does not falter. He falls off his horse and he's going to get right back up, and he's going to get back to what he was doing. He's not going to let anything stop him from achieving his dreams. He doesn't allow bumps in the road to stop, right? the Eight of Swords being on the bottom of the deck tonight instead of, you know, in the reading, I do feel like maybe you're a little extra in your head. And if you are, see what you can do about getting out of it. The Eight of Swords, the shadow work question on that is, what limit exists only because I believe it does? And I think I've read that for you before, right? What limit exists only because you believe it does? I don't feel like Spirit wants you to see yourself as limited right now. I feel like they really truly want you to see yourself as limitless and have full of potential opportunities, right? But are you stopping yourself because you believe you have to? So let's go ahead and see what all you've said. Hi, Randy. You feel better emotionally, but might be getting sick. Oh, no. Lolo, tarot does not cause bad karma. Kyle, how Robin feels about you would be a paid reading. And I don't like spamming in my room. So please don't spam your question. You've been on your radios, working the world. That is so cool. Hi, Miss Linda. Yeah, my husband just decided to sell his handhelds just because he never has a chance to get on them because he doesn't have his license. You're welcome, Amethyst. Hi, Robin. How are you? Oh, Starry Night. I completely understand. My little brother passed from cancer, so I wish I could have cured him too. You're doing great, Robin. That's awesome. So many of these cards are falling apart. Are you healing, Robin? Let's see what Spirit says. Seven of Hearts. I feel like you're trying to heal too much at once, okay? Take everything one step at a time. Don't try to rush. You are in the healing, but you need to maybe slow down and try to do less. Less is more right now. I need to get my OBS up and running again so that when I stream on the tube, it has all the information about everything on the screen. I don't know how to do that from the website. I always used to use OBS when I streamed before. Then I could do it over on IG too. You're an overachiever. Yeah, maybe. Slow and steady wins the race. Like I said, Spirit literally said less is more, so. You're welcome. You need to figure out what less is more means. Less is more means the less you take onto your plate right now in the healing journey, the better you're going to feel. As far as what steps you need to cut out right now, that's on you. I would feel great about it too, Robin. I think you're on the right path. Especially cutting out all the bad stuff. It took me, I don't know, I smoked for like 25 years. It took me forever to quit, but I did. But I can't give up, well, I can't even say I can't give up coffee, because I could totally just not drink coffee. I go in spurts, I guess, of drinking coffee. I guess what I could say is I used to have an addictive personality, and now I don't. Coffee's your best friend sometimes? Well, then you should talk to Kent. He sells coffee that he roasts himself. He's one of my regulars that comes in here. You've probably seen him. And it is flavorful. I still haven't even had a chance to get any. I keep meaning to look at his page to see if he's got teas up yet, but life is just lifing at all the time. Am I still doing free readings? I absolutely am. I do free yes or no questions to who I'm drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. I don't answer every single one, but you can go ahead and ask a question and see if Spirit wants you to have an answer. Sophia, are you asking if Monica is interested in you? Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds says that they see potential, but there's a warning with the diamonds to make sure that they're not just there for the material. Seven Roses. You want to know if he will come back into your life wanting to faithfully commit. Two of Clubs. Two of Clubs is a faith card. You need to have faith in everything that's going on right now. It's not a yes and it's not a no. Spirit wants you to just have faith in everything that's happening and trust that everything will work out in your highest good. Yeah, I was hoping that he would just like magically appear as soon as I started talking about him, and then she could just click on his page. He does that quite often. I'll say something about him and then he pops in. Guys, it's 11:11. Even if it's not 11:11 for you, it is for me. So go ahead and use that energy and make a wish. You were waiting to. The breakup's weighing you down. Try not to be too far down. Work on yourself. Do the things that you know you need to do to make yourself feel better, and see what happens. Oh, Rebecca, this is not the place. Goodbye. So many people fall for that. Oh, no, I did not mean to invite these people. Why do I do this? Oh, I sent it again. Please don't accept. Please don't accept. I don't like when they accept. Hide that demo, Jay. Should you reach out to Abby or should you wait? Three of Hearts is a card of celebration. I think you need to go for it and reach out. Yeah, there is no cancel once you hit it. And then if you hit it again, it just sends the invite again. There should be a cancel. But there's not. So then you have people popping into your live stream for no reason. Keep forgetting to plug in my fan. I found my neck fan finally. Keep forgetting to plug it in. I swear my mother did not go through menopause for as long as I've been going through menopause. That is a lie they tell you. Jazz, will Jed and you work things out? Ace of Clubs. I feel like things can be worked out. It's not going to be as strong as it was before. Just know that they may have some issues with committing, or the commitment may just not work out. I think it's worse because I got thrown into it prematurely. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jazz. My whole house looks like that. Well, my kitchen is still lacking. I need to find more stuff for my kitchen, but the rest of the house looks like that. Same with yours. Yeah, I have a lot of neighborhood kids that come over and they're like, why are your Halloween decorations still up? Gotta love the Bible Belt. It's like, oh, honey, that's not a Halloween decoration. That's decor. I know, right? And the plants are real. I keep looking at them in my screen, and I'm like, man, I think we forgot to water those yesterday. It's getting warm enough outside that I can put them outside during the day if it ever rain. Yeah, it's the coffee logo cats, and then all his videos have cats in them. Yeah, I have just a few. That's just one shelf. I got a whole bunch on that side of the room. A whole bunch in other rooms. I have a few. Thank you, Jazz. I'm one of those people that goes to Walmart or Home Depot or whatever and rescues all the plants that are like down on the bottom shelf that nobody wants. Can I get this for a discount? And you'll probably leave my house with cuttings at any point in time if you come over and visit. Here, take this plant. I already rooted it for you. They do. I had some plants that completely broke my heart to have to leave behind. We ended up being homeless for about a year, and I had to leave plants behind that I had since I was like in high school. So it was very, very sad. You're always giving away cuttings. If there's empty space, it needs plants for sure. Oh, it's okay. You learn a lot about, life when you live in a tent with 5 kids, a husband, and 2 cats. It's a little bit, cramped. That's why I worry so much every month when I'm like short on rent. Not quite like camping. Well, I think my 6-year-old will disagree. She still thinks that, we were camping the whole time. She liked sleeping in the van and in the tent. Or in the hammock with Daddy. But for the rest of us, it was not like camping at all. They are resilient. I got 5, and they are absolutely resilient. They've been through more than most adults have. Heck yeah, Beth. You have 4 plus a nephew you raised? Yeah. Manor, sorry if I said that wrong. Is Seema jealous of your relationship with Muhammad? Jack of Diamonds. I'm going to say yes. With the Jack of Diamonds, they have a side of them that they can be jealous if they feel like other people are more successful. And the success in this case would be the relationship that you have. So I'm going to say yes. Hope, will you get the job you applied for last Wednesday? 7 hearts. 7 hearts, it says, it's a maybe, but don't stop putting in applications. Continue to put all your fruits out there, right? Like, don't just put your eggs in one basket or whatever the thing is that I'm trying to remember. Keep putting yourself out there. No, we do 1 free question per person per day. If you want to send a donation, you're more than welcome to have more information. Meg, does M have romantic feelings for you? 4 of Spades is no. 4 of Spades says you're holding on to hope where there is no hope. Yeah, maybe, Lolo. I'm not sure. Hi, Diane. Are you feeling better today? Good. I'm glad you feel better. Jinxie, are you in that window again? She's so big, I worry that she's going to push that screen out. She always sits in the one that's like 10 feet off the ground. Probably more. My backyard is, or the back of the house is way taller than the front of the house. I don't want her to get hurt falling out the window. I'm always doing free yes or no's. If you read the pinned comment, it helps you understand how this room works. Sylvia, will you marry Alex P this year? You get 2 cards. The King of Clubs and the 3 of Diamonds. It's possible, but this is not... I feel like they need more time. This is not like commitment energy with those 2 cards. Okay, Linda, can you ask how will you recognize your next relationship when it enters your life? So in this room, we do free yes or no questions. You can try to rephrase that into a yes or no question, or you can send a donation for more information. Okay, I appreciate that. Ashley, will Grant contact you after he comes back from his trip to Disneyland? Well, lucky him for going to Disneyland, huh? 7 of Spades is a no. 7 of Spades actually says something's up that you're not aware of, and it's not good. The 7 of Spades is the liar, the thief, and the cheat card. So I would be very aware of any red flags that you may be getting with this trip. You're welcome. Sherry, you want to know if you're going to remarry? I'm going to say yes. The Jack of Hearts is a card of the Knight in Shining Armor. They very much could turn into your potential perfect partner for the rest of your life. I need to remember to hold them back farther because I'm used to putting it up to my phone and I keep forgetting I've got more than one camera in front of me now. Will your next relationship require you to let go of old fears? Yeah, you literally got the other Jack of Hearts, and that card is an absolute yes. You're going to have to be your own Knight in Shining Armor before your actual Knight in Shining Armor can come in. Meaning you have to rescue yourself by doing the work. You reject it again. You're welcome. I agree with you, Beth. The truth always comes out. Especially if you know how to do it with some magical squeezing to make it come out. I need to brew some coffee at 10 o'clock. Drink it before I get on the live stream at night. Well, I guess 9 o'clock. This is not even I'm tired. Literally as soon as I get off the live stream, I'm not yawning anymore. I'm wide awake. I work for 3 more hours on the stuff that I need to get done. Then I finally go to bed. I just yawn because, I don't know, releasing energy. Ibuprofen, will you get a new job? I know, Beth. 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs is victory. Yes, you're going to get a new job. You'll be able to sleep soon. Your grandson will be home. No more chaos will happen. And then you'll be able to rest. Hi, Miss Honey. How are you, dear? You're welcome, ibuprofen. I know he does. But having him home will let you breathe a little bit easier. Sick but blessed. Oh, I hope you don't get the baby sick. I'm doing all right. Crystal, you want to know if you're going to move to San Antonio? Yes. I feel like there's absolute happiness with the 10 of hearts there. Don't, with the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is about communication, not rushing. Don't rush to do this, but know that it's also good ideas, clarity. I feel like the move is absolutely for your highest good, but don't rush. Have a plan before you go. You're welcome. All right, Miss Honey, are you going to get the money you need for your deposit? 7 of clubs. You're going to have to make your case, but you're going to get it. 7 of clubs is standing up for yourself, right? So you're probably going to have to convince somebody of something in order to get the help you need, but you'll get it. And maybe even a case of talking to the landlord and making your case that way too, right? I know sometimes it's scary and you're like, well, that's not going to happen. No landlord ever does that, but it happens. They let you pay it in installments. Shavdon, sorry, is your partner having an affair with someone? 10 of diamonds. 10 of hearts. Interesting combination. Both of those cards are a no. However, you have to help them see the absolute value in staying with you. Not necessarily like paying for them to stay, right? But they need to see the value in the relationship, because I do feel like there is temptation to explore their options. You took some dirt from the yard, like I told you to, and you put it in a $5 bill. Well, I'm glad that you listened to your intuition and you did what you thought was best with it, because I think that's a great idea. I would just keep saying something like, piece by piece, this place is mine. Could even throw something in there like something about spending a dime or something. You know what I mean? Like, make up a little rhyme for it. Witchcraft on the fly is a little difficult. Give me some time and I'll write something up a little bit better than that. That's a good one. Yeah. I think I used the piece by piece, this place is mine, in other spells that I've done for trying to find housing. So that one didn't come right off the top of my head, but I think continuing it with something else would be good too, especially if it's something that makes it so it's not every last dime that you have to spend to get there, you know? There you go, see? You just spoke in the phone, so it came out kind of funny. Yeah, Jeff and I were literally having this conversation earlier. Because every time we text each other with like voice text, it gets messed up. Fire spawnable. Is it a good idea to ask Delaney about... I can't read the rest of it because the stupid heart gets in the way on this tablet. Not like how she would react if it was bad, then I won't ask. Is it a good idea to ask? Four of Hearts. I don't think so. I don't think they will react very well with the Four of Hearts energy. The Four of Hearts is the card of dissatisfaction. So fire, I don't think it's a good idea. Abracadabra cadabra. You're welcome. Versal, you want to know if you'll ever run your own company and be boss. Yes. It's the card of victory, Six of Clubs. Success, victory. You absolutely will have it if you chase your dreams. You're welcome. Thank you for your question. Depends on what spoon you use. Smart ass. That is far more than a spoon of peanut butter. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's fine. That is not a spoon of peanut butter. That's like 4 tablespoons. I am absolutely not aware of how to say either way one of those names. Andile will Sipu introduce you to his family soon. Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is a yes, but I don't know if they're ready for that kind of commitment, so it may not be soon. This earth you've bound with money found, you're destined to climb into this house of mine. I like that one. I think it's not going to cost every last dime is a good part to add in there. I think that's where my brain was trying to go. It don't gotta cost every last dime. Yeah, piece by piece, this house is mine, and it don't have to cost every last dime. I like that. I need to write it down. Or it won't cost every last dime. Shan, is Phil starting to have feelings again after you've been hooking up? Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Diamonds is still a hookup kind of energy. They see the value in hooking up and the value in keeping things casual. Lindway is Philip the One. Wild card. Wild card is not a yes or a no. I feel like Spirit wants you to get to know them better before the energy's right. Alright, Benita, you want to know if you and Festus will be together again? Ace of Clubs. It's not going to be the commitment that you're hoping for, but it'll be fun. Seems like everybody's having fun in all the readings tonight. You absolutely can ask a question. So I do free yes or no questions to who I'm drawn to. Spirit draws me to the questions that I need to answer. I don't answer all of them, but you can ask the question and see if you get an answer. Did you eject again, Beth? Facepalm. Will Z get married to you in the future? Two of Spades is a no. Two of Spades says they're far too indecisive about what they want out of their future to make that sort of commitment. Doesn't mean it can't change. It just means it's not going to happen now. Hi, AJ. I'm good. How are you? You're welcome. You know, I have like 10,000 water bottles, like different cups and stuff, and I still continue to drink out of the same plastic bottle I've had for a week now. Taking it one day at a time? Well, that's always a good plan. No need to rush life. I keep lying to myself that it's like the perfect size for like the flavored water packet, but it really is overpowering. And that's why I keep it, you know. I just need to find all the pieces to one of my cups, I guess. AJ, is the job you're currently working going to be your forever job? Let's see. Three of Hearts is celebration. So, I feel like if you're absolutely in love with the job, it will. But don't cut yourself short if you don't love that job. Because celebration is celebration. You're meant to be happy and joyous, right? I think you're going to have a good luck in work, even if it's not what you have now. But if you love it, celebrate, because I think it's yours forever. You're miserable in life in general? Yeah. It's tough. Dariel, is Nate self-sabotaging? You think you just heard an owl? Woohoo. King of Spades. I'm going to say yeah. Especially with the King of Spades. The negative side of the King of Spades is somebody who is a narcissist, and they absolutely would be somebody that would self-sabotage, especially, or would make it seem like they were self-sabotaging, especially if they weren't getting what they wanted out of life. Yeah, it could be, AJ, but you got to remember that in order for somebody to love you, you've got to love yourself and be okay with being single and alone. I feel like the sooner you realize that being alone is not the worst thing in the world, that's when somebody's going to come knocking on your door. You think it's on your roof? How cool, Beth. I have one that is in our backyard somewhere. We hear it all the time. I get it, AJ, and I'd be happy to help you with that. You want to see it, Beth? I would too. I'd be out there trying to peek at it. Yeah, he's sleeping or just chilling. He was sleeping for a while.
Oh, it's because she has the window open and I wasn't doing about it. Yeah.
You were told that the windows were open. They've been open since before I've been on the live stream, honey. I did. You'd make too much noise, open the door. I know. That's my problem too, but that's only because I got bells on everything.
Yeah.
How much of that milk did we go through? Oh. Yeah, they are. I can't even say we have screen doors. We have storm doors. And I begged the landlord, I'm like, what's the point of like having a door on the outside of a house if it doesn't have a screen, especially when you live in the South? Like, all ours is a giant pane of glass. And it drives me insane because I can't open the door and have a nice breeze. I did it to myself again. And I know you've told me a million times how to solve it, and I know it's going to take you 0.2 seconds to solve it, but I can't. It's the one thing that just like breaks my brain when I see it. And I know it's super easy.
You can hand it to me, and I can go here, and I can go, okay, this needs to go here, and I can just go.
You hear that? Literally, that's all it took.
And there it's back.
Told you, 0.2 seconds and this boy had it solved. I can't call you a boy anymore. It's so weird that I have to call you an adult and stuff.
Man. Probably saw things of his. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I know he's still a kid.
Hi.
Thank you. Your sisters have yet to figure that out. Yeah.
I do it with everyone.
I know. I do too. Breaking down boxes is super easy. Saves on this recycling too. But, you know, it's incredibly hard for your sisters to figure out. I don't get it. You're always like, this has to go there, so you have to go.
That's most of the
Yeah, I don't know. I literally just have to mess up the whole thing just to... You just do it so fast and I can't...
Man, I can... Yeah, so... Just have that go up, we go over, oop. And then, fluff the palm. Next. I did wrong. I'm gonna swap out of the sweater. I need my pocket.
I need to get you some of those hoodie t-shirts.
What?
They have t-shirts that are hoodies with the big pocket on the front. It would be, you know, more comfortable when it's 100 degrees outside than a sweatshirt, and you'd have a pocket. Hi, Melissa. How are you? All right, Beth. See, you're going to bed and your kid comes in. Imagine that. Hi, Lillian. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Good night, Beth. Tipsy, your coworker got you drinking? Oh, Nina, I'm very sorry that you lost your cat. I am absolutely certain that your cat is on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge having a blast with all your loved ones on the other side. Our loved ones always take care of our pets when they cross over. Luna, you want to know if you were going to hang out with Corinne today? Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is definitely a hangout kind of card. It's also a Netflix and chill kind of card. So I'm not sure what you're expecting out of this hangout, but it's possible that it could be fun. It doesn't have to be Netflix and chill, but it is a very kind of casual energy. Hello. Oh, Melissa, should you just stay single? No. The Jack of Hearts, the Knight in Shining Armor card, absolutely not. Somebody's going to come in and rescue you, and you're going to be happy for sure. Madison, is leaving Braden the best thing for you? Jack of Spades, don't make any rush decisions right now. You've been talking to a guy? Well, I can tell you this. The Jack of Hearts has to grow and learn all the things about you to become the King of Hearts. So hopefully this person becomes the King of Hearts for you. Cindy is Samkello with another woman right now. Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is a yes. Ace of Spades is also an energy that tells you to call them out. You've never been this calm and happy? Aww. Well, I'm going to say it's absolutely encouraging that the Jack of Hearts came out for you then. Angie, does Tina want to get back together? Wild card. I feel like it's up for discussion, but it's probably a no. You're welcome, dear. Angie, I do one free question per person that's chosen by Spirit to get an answer. So if you want more information, you're more than welcome to send a donation or book a one-on-one reading with me. Angie, I was just saying I only do one question per person per day. If you're chosen by Spirit to get a free answer, you only get one. You're welcome. I'm well, Dutton. How are you? Shan, you want to know if Jermaine will reconcile? 5 of Hearts is a no. 5 of Hearts is a card of sadness and sorrow. Hello, Goldie. How are you? All right, Melissa. Is this general or general in love? Just a second, guys. I have a donation reading. Melissa, are you still in here? Okay. You didn't answer me, so I wasn't sure if you didn't hear me or if you weren't here. I said, is this just a general or a general in love? Okay, sounds good. Let's see what Spirit chooses. First card is the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Wands, the Fool, and the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like there's a little bit of everything in this reading. I do really, really feel, and I got full body chills when the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups came out, that this person that has come into your life is somebody that you really haven't. They've never, you've never experienced someone like them, and it's absolutely a good thing. I feel like they're going to help you heal a lot of the things that you need to heal. They're going to help remove a lot of the blocks that you have towards life as well. With the Three of Wands being the first card that I pulled, right? It is a card of blessings on their way to you. And you know those blessings are coming. There's no turning around. There's no not getting it. There's no changing anything. Spirit's already on their way with the blessings towards you. You just have to wait a little bit. With the Eight of Swords there, that might make you feel a little anxious, a little trapped in your own head, right? The Eight of Swords is the self-imposed prison, right? The mental prison where we fear things that are unnecessary to feel. It's a card of illusion. The things that are making us feel trapped aren't actually meant to make us feel trapped. We're meant to feel, like in this case with the Three of Wands, excited, knowing that our ships are coming in, right? Knowing that our manifestations are coming and they're going to be delivered to us perfectly. We just have to wait for Spirit to cook it up and deliver it, right? With the Magician there, Spirit's saying, hey, you have all the tools. You can make this happen a whole lot faster if you just utilize the tools and say, all right, cool, I'm in charge. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see what we can do here, and get excited about life and get excited about all the possibilities, right? The Four of Swords comes next, and the Four of Swords is that healing energy, right? It's rest and recuperation after heartbreak. And I feel like combined with the Three of Cups, which is celebration, that's why I feel like this person coming into your life is more than just a coincidence. It feels like it's definitely something that is going to build into something incredible. And the healing aspect, I really feel like is key here, because like the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune come next, and the Death card very rarely ever means death. It's about rebirth. It's about new opportunities. It's about the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? So I do feel like the way that life is panning out for you right now is like you're having a rebirth, like you are rebuilding from the ashes. And the Wheel of Fortune combined with the Death card is huge. As long as you allow life to life, as long as you let Spirit do their thing, then you are absolutely going towards your highest, best timeline, right? The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel can't turn if we're not flexible. If we don't go with the flow, the wheel can't turn, then the fortune doesn't come in our favor. The only thing that's going to stop good things coming to you right now is you. The Ten of Wands is here, and the Ten of Wands is a card of burden, taking on too much, typically other people's shit that we have to let go of. The quicker you learn what is yours to carry and what is not, and what you can delegate and dictate to others, the quicker your life's going to start feeling really, really good. The Fool card at the end is exciting. I like that for you because it is a brand new opportunity. And I feel like the way that life is unfolding for you right now, it's all about to feel brand new, amazing, happy, and joyous. Things that you haven't felt before are about to really flood into your life. The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I feel like it is about choice, right? You're going to be faced with a lot of choices here in the near future. Um, don't feel like you have to hit everything head on, but don't get stuck in like fantasy land either. There are going to be some things that Spirit really wants you to focus on, and some things that you can set to the side and wait on. And the Seven of Cups is about having probably too much on your plate and trying to tackle everything at once. So as long as you take the guidance here in the reading and understand that you are in control, you have the power with the Magician card, that there are some blocks that are being removed from your life, that there's some good shit coming, and you rebuild from the ashes with the death card. The choices that you have to make are going to be incredibly easy. So Melissa, good things are coming. Let's see what you've said. You really haven't. He's so patient with you too. Good. You found a bunch of things of the exes in the closet. You got really emotional, but then you got pissed. Put it all in a trash bag outside in the dumpster. You've been taking a lot of people's burdens lately, but by choice, for real. You're excited. I'm excited for you too. I really am. And I know that you feel that the burdens that you're carrying are necessary because of everything that's going on. But your son's on the mend. Everything else is happening the way that it's meant to. And you guys, all of you, are really just going to continue to level up. It's like I told your mom, that candle behind me, it burns until your son comes home. And he will be home before you know it. And he will be on the mend and completely feeling a whole lot better before you know it too. I know. I feel like I get so proud every time your mom like tells us a little update. I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of him. He walked so far. It's like it's my own kid. I'm so proud. She did. I'm super happy about that. We're all invested in his healing here. We all want updates every time she comes in, so we all hound her until we know he's good. That's awesome. It's really invested in making sure he's okay, huh? Oh. Well, as long as he continues to be genuine, then he's got my vote. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to go make this video I need to make for over on the tube and go to bed. So guys, don't forget to call your power back before you go to sleep tonight. Come back tomorrow when I am live to see if you get your questions answered. Until then, you can always check the replays over on the tube too, because they're over there every single night. I love you all. Good night and sweet dreams.